So off the tip, it's Washington's ball. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. The guard set will be Halliburton and Duarte. Miles Turner out there with Neesmith, and it's Hield in at the 3 slot.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
2022, Greg, a year for the Washington Wizards with some historic significance.
And it marks 25 years of the Washington Wizards name being on an NBA jersey. A cool moment for the current players who can look back on this franchise and know they're a part of history.
And so it's the Wizards getting on the board first. That doesn't go either for Halliburton. For the screen on Hield. And the wide open shot for Morris. It's rebounded by Indiana. Halliburton outside. Hield outside. Fires for 3. Kuzma pulls it in. Wizards have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Morris against Halliburton. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Just leave it at the rim and let the big man do the rest. KP with the nice finish.
Beal with the steal. Kuzma outside. Here's Porzingis, and they call the foul, so he's got the and 1 chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Oh, just it's easy to say. This guy wanted it more, creating the second chance opportunity and cashing in.
And staying healthy for Porzingis has been a challenge over his career. Not uncommon for players standing well above 7 feet.
Halliburton, and the rejection by Gafford. Kuzma passes to Porzingis. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
It's picked off. Hield with it. Guarded now by Morris. Indiana moving it around. They kick out to Hield. They can't stop the run with that one. And in New York, even before his injuries, the front office voiced concerns about Porzingis' ability to stay healthy.
Well, the track record for players 7-2 and up, not great. In today's game, demands more movement from big men than ever before.
Indiana's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. There's the 3. It's the 3-point bomb.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Beal. Here he goes.
This guy's in attack mode. Bradley Beal taking it strong.
Pacers trail by 6. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, Kevin, Rick Carlisle gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He said he knows it's a test. This is one of the most dangerous offenses in the league. He told me we can't shut them down. That's unrealistic. But if we stick to our principles, if we communicate with each other and take away the easy things, we'll give ourselves a good chance. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Yeah, they're trying to devise a way to contain some big-time weapons.
And guys, it has got to be a collective effort. Really important that they have the trust, and helping one another will be key.
And I think it's going to be hard, obviously, because this is an opponent that can really space you out as well as get to the rim. So you've got to be sound and disciplined.
Now here's Porzingis following the miss by Miles Turner. And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis.
Add that to the repertoire of moves on the interior. KP doing work.
And it's slammed in by Turner.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. Now, here is Morris. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Beal. Duarte grabs the board. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for Indiana. 6-point game. Hield finds Turner. And it's slammed in by Turner.
Now, this guy has made giant strides in his playmaking. Nice setup by Buddy Hield right there.
Morris looking over the floor. The three. The shot, no good. And Indiana will go the other way with it. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Turner. Rebound, Washington. Gafford, high post. Morris kicks to Porzingis. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots after a good start.
Scoring through contact is something Kristaps Porzingis has got to get used to in the NBA. Teams try to get physical with this guy.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And so it's the Washington. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Washington.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
On the court for the Pacers as our second quarter gets underway. The guard set will be Halliburton and Duarte. Buddy Hield is out there with Neesmith. And it's Turner in at the 5 down low.
Well, Miles Turner has a lot of value in today's NBA. This guy's got length, athleticism, excellent shot blocker. He can space the floor with the ability to make those jumpers. He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
And Doris, when healthy, do you think Porzingis can still be an all-star caliber player in this league?
You know what, Kevin, I absolutely do. Porzingis very capable nightly of giving you 20 and 10. And at 7'3", because he can space up and make jump shots, he is always valuable. The key to me is 2 things. Stay healthy and make sure you're locked in defensively. He can be a great shot blocker. I think he needs to lock in there.
Halliburton against Morris. Drives to the hoop. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
What a beautiful connection there. Beal showing off the hang time.
Morris against Halliburton. Hield outside. And it's off from three-point range. Wizards leading by 6.
It seems like 2022 was all about showing up naysayers for Kyle Kuzma.
It did seem, Greg, like he came into his own a little bit, found his identity as a player. I think those challenges he got from the fans only made him better, really fired up the Kuz.
Timeout on the floor. Indiana, timeout. Here they come, DC family. It's your Wizzards answer. Again, let's make some noise for your Wizzards answer.
What's up?
That free throw good from Porzingis.
And the Pacers have been one of those teams that they're allergic to rebuilding, but there's clearly a youth movement in Indy, and with young talents like Tyrese Halliburton and Ben Mathurin, they already boast some nice building blocks.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Yeah, Porzingis, because he's a scoring threat, that's going to open up opportunities for him to find his teammates.
And it's Halliburton missing. Wizards leading by 9. Kuzma kicks to Porzingis. And the pass to Gafford. Hield on the double team. A wide open look here for Kuzma. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Halliburton passes to Turner. Nifty move. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Halliburton's got his 4th assist in this one. Morris with the ball. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring hit from him. And Kuzma slams it in.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Turner with the screen. Halliburton against Morris. That is good, and the Wizards' lead is cut down to 7 on the bucket from Halliburton.
Well, you have to understand how to score when you're in the paint and you are 6'5". Tyrese Halliburton, he knows the way.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much. Now, Kristaps Porzingis famously earned the nickname the Unicorn for his combination of size and skill. Former All-Star, injuries have held him back. But now a new team presents a new opportunity. KP says, I'm going to take my game to the next level because my body is going to be healthy, and that's it. Well, Kevin, let's hope so.
Absolutely. He has had injuries along the way, but the talent is obvious. David, thanks. Oh, and with all the gifted range shooters in this league, Doris, it seems like in the clutch, more teams go for those long-distance, quote-unquote, Hail Mary threes, rather than 2 quick field goals inside.
Well, it makes sense if you have guys who work on those types of shots. We see Stephen Curry do this all the time. But I don't always agree that that should be the play. If you have the time, go for high-percentage 2-point looks.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Morris outside. And Kuzma has it in the corner. Pass to Beal. There's the drive and the jam by Beal.
Well, the creativity of Bradley Beal, incredible.
There's 53 seconds left in the first half of the game. Halliburton passes to Turner, and it's slammed in by Turner.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right, you could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
And Turner kicks to Halliburton. Turner with a screen for Halliburton. Takes a 3. Kept alive by Indiana. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Passes it to Orte. In the corner, it's Healed. Just 4 to shoot. Launches it. The shot, no good. And so it's the Washington Wizards heading to the bench with a 7th. Thank you, David. And we'll be back. Happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Porzingis having a dominant impact in this game.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Well, you can see why they would continue to play through him. He was tough to stop, super assertive down low. Just great work.
We've got Kendrick Nunn. Avdia out there with Kispert. Then it's DeJuan Wright. And it's Gibson in at the 5 spot. And that's the group starting the second half for Wes Unseld Jr. Now, here's Nunn. Driving inside. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Isaiah Jackson.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Yours last season was a tough one for the Wizards. What was the biggest missing ingredient that you saw?
Well, I think there were so many things going on with the organization, Kevin. First and foremost, you brought in Wes Unseld as your coach. It was a great move, but obviously you have to institute an entirely new system on both ends of the floor. Obviously, they had some key personnel that were hurt during periods of the season. So a lot of new faces across the board for this team. So much went into their struggles.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Now, here's Avdia. Here's Kispert. Doesn't go that time. Pacers trail by 7. Aston Moore. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And Doris, these Pacers, the first full season after the big trade that came last year.
Kevin, I think they felt like they had to do something to shake things up. A big drop-off in production over the last 2 years. That was after an extended run of playoff appearances. So what you hope is a guy as young as Tyrese Halliburton, with the skill set he has, can have an immediate impact and start to raise your trajectory. Okay, DeLon Wright dancing with the basketball, getting that defender to hesitate just a moment, and boom, he's gone.
Now, here's McConnell. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
Indiana foul. First personal foul. Third team foul.
And here's Gibson. He'll bring it up for Washington. They've led by as much as 10. Takes it inside. The kick out to Wright. And there's the pass to Kispert. He's looking for none and finds him. The jumper's good from inside 6 feet. And now a 9-point Wizards lead.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
And stolen by Wright. And Kispert with the basket on the assist by Wright.
DeLon Wright proving that he is an excellent decision maker on the offensive end. Teammate open, let me find him.
Timeout called the Pacers. So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. Pacers trail by 11. Halliburton outside. He dishes it to Turner. And Gibson sends it back.
Boy, Gibson's so good at timing these rejections. Twice on the pipes from Taj.
And Washington going with a whole new group here.
Substitution on the court.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Here's Duarte. And that one goes long.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Well, missed opportunities, and they can certainly add up. You cannot afford to take that kind of shot.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
They kick out to Heel. Shot clock at 5. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Here's Halliburton. And he uses the glass on the layup. And that's now 6 points for Tyrese Halliburton.
How about the craftiness on the drive by Tyrese Halliburton? This guy's ability to adjust when he puts it on the deck is something else.
Morris finds Beal. Nice ball movement by Washington. Taken away. Morris against Halliburton. Banked in off the glass. Halliburton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Now, I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
You know, most NBA first-round picks are one-and-done guys. But Chris Duarte took a different path starting his collegiate career in junior college.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, Kevin. Wizards ownership has promised to never hit the hard reset button we saw from teams in recent years like the Sixers. But the fact remains that this is a franchise that last enjoyed a 50-win season in 1979. So for the patient, diehard fans in the DMV, seems the wait for a true contender may take a lot longer. Kevin?
Well, time will tell, David. Thanks. And here's Porzingis. After Tyrese Halliburton was able to get the triple.
You get the sense his teammates recognize Kristaps Porzingis is in rhythm. Let's keep feeding him.
Halliburton against Morris. Halliburton passes to Turner. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
All the officials are all over that one.
The Pacers shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
And last season, 77% from the line. They can usually get the job done there.
Wizards leading by 5. Upside Beal. No good on that one. Indiana's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Pass to Neesmith. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist. Halliburton's got 6 assists now in the game. Here's Morris. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And it's sent back by Turner.
How about Turner's ability to anticipate when the shooter's going to release? Couldn't be better at timing his rejections.
It's his first trip to the line.
And he was dialed in at the line a season ago, 87% from the line.
Three-quarters of play in a close game here. Washington out in front. They're up by 2. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the 4th quarter. The guard set will be Halliburton and Duarte. Neesmith is out there with Turner. And it's Hield in at the 3 spot. Wizards leading by 4. Right side, Porzingis. Nice move. Passes it to Gafford. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Pacers trail by 4. Halliburton outside. Going inside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Bradley Beal picks one up.
Well, the speed on Halliburton made the difference there. The defense's only option was to foul him.
Greg, looking back at the 2021 draft, I'm still shocked. Tyrese Halliburton fell to 12th. My goodness.
What a steal Halliburton has been. He broke his wrist in college, and that scared some teams away. But, boy, Tyrese has been awesome in the NBA.
Now here's Beal. Fires the 3. Oh, they get it back. Back to Kuzma. Pass to Gafford. Turner with the steal. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Wizards.
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
What about the defensive intensity they've had in this one? Jumping passing lanes, poking the ball away, just doing a great job creating chaos.
Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. The Wizards with the lead. It's stolen. Here's Duarte, guarded by Kuzma to tie it up. Outside for Halliburton. To take the lead. Drills it from outside. Halliburton's got the lead up to 1 now for Indiana.
You have to know how to play pick and roll in today's NBA. Tyrese Halliburton just dissecting the defense with ease right now.
Now here's Porzingis. Nice ball movement by Washington. Turner looking around. From in close. Nice touch on the bank shot. And now it's a 3-point Indiana lead. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Indiana.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
During that break, Coach Wes Unseld Jr. had some advice for the team. He said he just wants them to play fast. It feels like they've been too lackadaisical with the ball, that their aggressiveness just isn't there right now. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, David, thanks. He misses the free throw. And he's good on the second.
Well, the critical free throw was the one to make it a 2-possession game, and he got it.
Morris outside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Second personal foul.
Free throw good for Morris.
At the line.
And Morris drops them both.
He is absolutely the guy you want at the line in that situation. It just shows you how much he loves these moments.
Now, here is Halliburton. Up top, heel. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
No hesitation whatsoever from Buddy Hield. That is a big-time delivery.
There's the pass to Porzingis. Back to Morris. Halliburton with the steal. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. Duarte passes to Halliburton. No good from outside. Wizards trail by 4. Turner comes with the double team. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Now, here is Morris. Top of the key, Beal. Pacers with the rebound. Turner's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Duarte passes to Hield. And here is Neesmith. Back to Hield. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by the Wizards. Kuzma outside. Outside, Porzingis wants to get it to Gafford and does. It's good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Now, here's Halliburton. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Now, Tyrese Halliburton has played with a poise beyond his years. He's got another chance here to continue to build on that.
Taking 2 shots.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Yeah, the crucial part of those free throws is that it now makes it a 2-possession game.
Halliburton against Morris. Money!
Oh, you love the aggressiveness and the swagger that Porzingis has to take that shot. Such a clutch play from the Latvian.
Pass to Neesmith. And stolen by Kuzma.
Indiana.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
At the line.
He's able to hit the second one, and that narrows the gap to 1. There's 25 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
Now here's Hield. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep. It's money from deep.
Just a massive bucket by Buddy Hield, the guy who has never been afraid of these moments.
Washington calls timeout. They're trailing by 4. 1 second left in the 4th quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Well, it's going to take a miracle for them here, or actually a miracle three-pointer and a foul. This one's over.
So a close game season.
rare night when guards take a back seat, Richard.
Times have changed. Front courts used to dominate the game. I remember in the 90s when it was Shaquille O'Neal, Hakeem Olajuwon, Patrick Ewing. That's when the game was dominated by bigs. But then once spacing happened, now tonight it looks like an old 90s basketball game.
Now the opening lineup for the Brooklyn Nets. Nicholas Claxton out there with Ben Simmons. Then there's Johnson. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point. Brooklyn with the ball. Now Dinwiddie. Pass to Simmons. Fader on the way. Here's Claxton. Gafford grabs the miss.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Here's Porzingis. Count it. And it's Morris with the assist.
He gets a lot of his points on catch-and-shoot jumpers. Porzingis is always ready to let it fly if he's got the room. You know, the Wizzards really came up short last season on the defensive end. They consistently struggled to get stops, which makes it twice as hard to win games. Oh, my. Big Ben showing us how it's done.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Here's Morris. Outside Porzingis. Off target from outside. Just wonder how the Wizards can remedy their defensive weaknesses from last year.
Well, BA, mindset is a big part of it. They just need to have better focus on pressuring the ball handlers and making sure shots are getting well contested.
Now here's Bridges. Simmons with it. Beal picks him up. 5 on the clock. Here's Bridges. The kick out to Simmons. Here's Claxton. Unable to get that one. Now Washington takes it the other way. Dinwiddie on the double team. Kuzma against Johnson. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Well, the 27th pick in 2017, Kyle Kuzma made first-team All-Rookie. He was displaying just sort of significantly better shooting in the pros than he did in college at Utah.
Well, you look at Kuzma's shooting percentages. His rookie season still his most efficient, Grant.
Yeah, BA. I mean, he stayed at about that same level. But as an offensive-minded player, if he can progress a little, that would certainly help his value.
Now here's Dinwiddie. And Gafford with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Gafford. Six to shoot. Here's Claxton. Gafford grabs the miss. The Wizards have gone 1 for 3 so far. Morris passes to Gafford. Count it. And it's Morris with the assist.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And Simmons, here we go. From deep, Johnson sinks the tray.
Terrific playmaking from Simmons, getting the ball into his hands off a wide-open shooter.
Dinwiddie against Morris. Beal draws the double. Pass to Gafford. The rebound by the Nets. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Simmons with it. Guarded now by Morris. Out to Bridges. Simmons, the pass to Dinwiddie. Outside Johnson. Claxton. And a nice finish on the layup.
That's exactly what you work for, a high percentage look.
The Wizards have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Beal outside. On the take. Pass to Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
Slick feed by Beal, taking advantage of the hole in the defense to set up a wide open man.
Bridges down low, pounded by Beal. Bridges misses. The Wizards have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Kuzma against Dinwiddie. Beal, the pass to Kuzma. Out to Beal, to the paint. Here's Gafford. Rebound Brooklyn. Claxton's got 4 rebounds now. Bridges with it, guarded now by Morris. Pass to Claxton. Back to Simmons. And stolen by Porzingis. Simmons against Gafford. Porzingis passes to Gafford. Porzingis in the post. Can't get the go-ahead bucket.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
Here's Simmons. And slam dunk by Simmons.
As point guards go, I don't know that anyone can throw it down like Simmons. He dunks more than most centers do.
Morris passes to Porzingis. There's the drive. Oh, bricks the dunk off the deceptive pump fake. That one no good. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Nets out. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. All right, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
Morris and Beal are the backcourt pair. Daniel Gafford is out there with Kristaps Porzingis. And it's Kuzma in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards.
You know, the way things fell apart for the Nets has some saying the super team's era might be ending. The Nets went all in and handed over a lot of control to those stars. Now, can they reestablish the culture that attracted them in the first place? Just a big man playing big. No way to stop it.
Pass to Dinwiddie. Back to Bridges. Takes a 3. Washington with a rebound. And it's Morris penetrating. Yep, that one goes. Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. And the Nets with possession here. Outside Simmons. Pass to Claxton. Now here's Dinwiddie. Back to Johnson. From deep, here's Simmons. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. And Washington with possession. Beal outside. He takes it in. And then Beal with the dunk.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. And the basket by Bridges.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Morris left side. Pass to Kuzma. Back to Morris. Here's Beal. And then Beal with the dunk.
One of the most desired trade targets in the league. Seemingly every year, Beal is just a baller. And Bradley Beal getting a huge contract this summer. Now, he committed to being with the Wizards for his prime. And there was some speculation he might leave, but he cemented his time in Washington for many years to come.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, B.A. Bradley Beal played for Coach Greg Popovich with the U.S. national team, and Pop said, quote, he's hard to keep up with. His balance and movement are very impressive. He stops on a dime, can pull up and shoot. That, along with his excellent footwork, are the most impressive things for me. Brian?
Yeah, great breakdown there, Allie. Thank you. Now here's Johnson. Three-pointer, Bridges. Drains it. Now he's 3 for 5.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Morris outside. Outside Porzingis. Count it. And it's Morris with the assist.
At 7'3", tough to challenge Porzingis' shot without making contact. That could have drawn a whistle.
Dinwiddie outside. Bridges with it. Porzingis picks him up defensively. And the basket by Bridges.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Morris outside. To the inside. It's stolen by Johnson. Simmons, the pass to Dinwiddie. Back to Simmons. Bridges against Morris. Pass to Johnson. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Bradley Beal.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Last season, Washington was hot out of the gates. They started 10-3, but things did not end well.
You know, and after that hot start, BA, a 25-44 ending for the Wizards, failing to make the play-in game as well. Just a disappointing season after the promise Washington showed early. Ooh, putting on a show for the fans, going up with a graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant. Now here's Johnson. 5 points in the game. Here's Dinwiddie. Sweet little floater. Dinwiddie's got his first basket.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
Morris outside. They kick it out to Porzingis. Got a hand on it. Bridges against Morris. And it's Bridges with the jam.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Mikal Bridges has been on display.
Score, your Wizards, 23. The Nets, 25.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Boy, you look at Mikal Bridges. What a contribution.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
On the floor for Brooklyn, Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Nerlens Noel. Then there's Seth Curry. Then it's Joe Harris. And it's Thomas in at the 2. Now here's Wright. And he lobs it up to the rim. Well, as roster size is expanding and the addition of two-way contracts, the NBA has 100 more roster spots than around 12 years ago. RJ, how's that changed things in your mind?
Well, you just need so much more scouting and development. And you look at the different teams around this league, the ones that have continued success are the ones that are always able to find those diamonds in the rough. It's easy to get somebody good with a top 5 pick. Show me a team that can find somebody with the 30th or 35th pick.
Right outside. Pass to Gibson. And it's stolen by Noel. Here's Thomas. Yep, that one's good. And now it's a 6-point Brooklyn lead.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Right with the ball. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Here's Kispert. And it's blocked by Noel. Outside Curry. Pass to Noel. Back to Curry. And here's Finney-Smith. The 3. To the right side. Here's Thomas. Off target from 3-point range. And for Washington, they're shooting a terrific 58% from the floor. Here's Avdia. He's covered by Curry. Avdia, good.
It's nice to see they're not settling for 3-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
And it's 6'9", Denny Avdia with great size for a wing, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. And you combine that with his motor, too. I mean, he's already an excellent defender with the versatility to cover inside and out. And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Pass to Gibson. It's Avdia on the wing, pounded by Harris, and he makes it. And now it's just a 2-point Nets lead.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kendrick Nunn. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Right against Curry. Out to the right wing. Here's Thomas, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Thomas has got 6 here in the quarter.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Outside, Finney-Smith. Unloads, and there's another one for the Nets.
Bad idea leaving him open. He needs more defensive attention, not less.
Here's Wright, takes it inside. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
And Noel hammers it down.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. And here's Wright from the arc. The shot off that time. The Nets with the lead. Outside Curry. Finney-Smith up top. Out to Harris. The 3-ball. Kept alive. Outside Curry. This one for 3. Noel. Tip back in for 2. And now it's an 8-point Nets lead.
Big-time effort on the glass.
And when you have a touch that soft, those tip-ins are easier to make. And he lobs it up. Hey, great communication on the lob.
Nice touch on both ends of that alley-oop.
Hey, when he let go of the pass, I had no idea what he was going for. Harris on the wing. 15 seconds left to play in the third quarter. No good with a layup. Pass to Kispert. Right outside. With 1 on the clock. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Wizards will retain possession.
On the court.
And so it's Brooklyn leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
There wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a 6th sense.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. Kispert is out there with Avdia. Then it's Taj Gibson. Then it's DeLon Wright. And it's Nunn in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards. Now here's Bridges. 5 to shoot. And he banks in the layup. And the Nets lead by 8.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this win.
So Washington ends up going with a new group. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Wes Unseld Jr. had to say to his team. He told the squad, run when you have the chance. We can't score all of our points in the half court. Push the rock. Let's see if they listen to Coach. Back to you.
And Allie, thank you for that. To the middle. Ooh, Morris with a steal. Now here's Gafford. Gafford with a screen on Simmons. The kick out to Morris. Got it. Good job in the low post.
And he's really improved as a playmaker over the years. Beal's basketball IQ seems to just get higher and higher.
Dinwiddie outside. Poke loose. Porzingis on the double team. Back to Claxton. Bridges outside. Lets it go from deep. And Daniel Gafford picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Simmons. Here's Dinwiddie. Here's Claxton. Yes. And a nice assist from Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie's got his 5th assist in this one. Morris outside. Going inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Morris has gotten 4 this quarter. The Nets have gone 2 of 3 to open the 4th quarter. Outside Simmons. Pass to Bridges. Simmons against Beal. Back to Bridges. Clock at 6. Outside Simmons. Here's Dinwiddie. The shot no good. Ooh, good work defensively by Morris. Washington trailing. Kuzma, the pass to Morris. Back to Kuzma. Offensive rebound. Out to Beal. Pass to Porzingis. Goes up again. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal
It's
foul.
really good to see Kristaps inside forcing the issue. We know his outside abilities, but he can also bang down low.
Good on both.
And in a close game like this, they can really rely on him to take care of business at the line.
Bridges outside. Over to the left wing. Pass to Dinwiddie. Johnson with it. Here's Dinwiddie. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
And for the Wizards, their shooting has been great. 57% and finding ways to score consistently. Morris passes to Porzingis. The rebound by Simmons. Well, Brooklyn's shooting about 56% in this one. To the paint. We've got 1:23 left to play in the 4th quarter. For 3, Bridges. He can't get it to go. Now Washington takes it the other way. Here's Porzingis. Kuzma outside. Pass to Gafford. Now Morris. And there's a 3-second violation. Brooklyn has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. Left side Simmons. Ooh, Morris with a steal. Here we go. Here's Gafford. Money.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Expect them to take their time this trip down.
Yeah, B.A., the clock is theirs to burn.
You'd love to get the ball this close in every trip where you can almost just not miss.
And the Wizards with possession here. So far in the 4th, they've allowed just 6 points. They kick it out to Porzingis. Takes the 3. Rebounded by the Nets.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Outside Simmons. Dinwiddie outside. And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. Just a gutsy performance on the...
fantastic centers, Clark, in this matchup tonight. Some throwback basketball.
Well, you know, there was a time, Kevin, when centers dominated the league. And as you said, tonight we're going to throw it back to those days.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. We've got Johnson. He's out there with Simmons. And it's Claxton in at the 5. Pass to Neesmith. 5 on the clock. Now here's Turner. This is a Duarte. Back to Turner. Tries again. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Man, excellent patience from Turner close to the basket there. I mean, forced the defense to get a little handsy with him in the paint.
And there's no question Miles Turner is one of the NBA's best shot blockers.
Kevin, he's led the league multiple times in block shots. And if you look at his per-game averages, man, very impressive. I think he's put himself in the conversation for one of the most prolific shot blockers of all time if he can sustain it for a few more years. Boy, that's a look. He has to finish it. He knows it. Lone opportunity.
And stolen by Simmons. Dinwiddie with it. Halliburton picks him up. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1.
And an efficient start here offensively, working it inside for the easy 2.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And he deserves a lot of credit for what he was able to do at the line last year. 86% from the stripe.
Yeah, that's a great asset to have, guys, for any team. Coming down the stretch in close games, you've got a guy who's confident and very good at the line. When he steps up there, you feel good about it.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Shots good by Turner.
You know, for Turner, I think it's all about staying aggressive. I mean, when he does that, he's capable of converting over tough defense.
Bridges outside. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Dinwiddie against Halliburton. And Turner kicks to Hield. Shoots it up. And no good that time. The Nets go the other way with it. Johnson dishes to Bridges. Back to Johnson. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
Almost got there in time, but waited just a little too long.
For Indiana, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today.
The Pacers still looking to find their way a bit. Struggled last year in Rick Carlisle's return, but I think the future is bright. Ended up near the bottom of the Eastern Conference, but they've got some nice young pieces to build around.
Indiana moving the ball around. Clock at 4. Here's Halliburton. A putback. Great positioning on the putback.
That's all about the ticker for Turner. Big heart, the real juggernaut on the boards who uses those long arms exceedingly well to get second chance opportunities.
Now here's Johnson to the middle. Shoots. Here's Simmons. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Mark, you know about Indiana. The Pacers, a young team that's still looking for a leader.
Yeah, they're in growth mode right now. Clearly a team in transition, but that's not always bad. I mean, I love some of their young pieces, and I'm excited to see what this team can look like in a year or two.
Connects from three-point range.
A clean pass that time from Halliburton to a wide-open teammate. Just smart ball movement there.
Now the pass to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
And how about he takes on the defender head on and then throws down the two-hander.
Nice. Straight power there. Straight power.
Yeah, I love that determination right there.
Here's Halliburton. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And the centerpiece of that Sabonis trade last year, Halliburton looks like a future star.
So consistent and mature for a young guy, Greg. That's what jumps off the page at me. Knockdown shooter, clever playmaker, and continues to put the work in to get better every year and bring his teammates with him.
Here's Claxton. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here's the hook. And Simmons with the nice bucket inside.
Boy, energetic drive that time by Simmons. Pushes right through the defense and gets it to go.
Here's Turner. Got a piece of it. There's 47 seconds left here in the first quarter.
Well, I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
Turner with a screen on Johnson. Shot by Hield, nobody around. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And smart decision by Hield. Surveys the defense and then just takes it himself.
They set the pick. Here's Bridges. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Hield against Johnson. And then Hield with the dunk.
Explosive play by Hield, taking off and slamming that one down before the D could react.
For 3, Bridges. Johnson finds Bridges. Here's Simmons. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And it looks like
The previous play is under review.
the question, did he get the basket off in time?
And even though, you know, you're thinking maybe we don't need the replay in a situation like this, still plenty of time left in this game, and really it's about getting the call.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And the new process is making for quicker turnarounds.
No shortage of scoring here.
Youth dance team.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And when you consider how the Pacers are doing, guys, what do you think?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
The guard set will be Halliburton and Duarte. Neesmith is out there with Hield, and it's Turner in at the center. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers. Hield outside. Pass to Turner. 3 on 3, poked away. Oh, and the jam by Ben Simmons.
And, you know, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane bounce, he takes advantage of it, really demonstrating how lethal he is in the air.
Halliburton passes to Neesmith. Back falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Halliburton's got 3 assists now in this one. And so it's Dinwiddie who brings up the ball for Brooklyn, trailing by 2. Here's Simmons. Yes, once again, he remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
This really elevates Ben Simmons' team when he's shooting it like this. Great to see him finding a scoring rhythm.
And last season, the Nets were a favorite to win it all. But, Greg, a first-round sweep by the Celtics proved a very rude awakening.
And Kyrie missing so many games. How about Harden wanting out? Hard to build chemistry and continuity. That has to be the focus moving forward.
Bridges misses. The Pacers shooting it as well as you're going to see, 67%. Here's Hield, and then Hield with the dunk.
Halliburton doing what he does so well, creating easy looks for his teammates. Outstanding court vision.
Bridges outside. Johnson outside. The shot is good, and so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Halliburton kicks to Hield. It's hauled in by Claxton. Nets have gotten 4 of the first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Claxton's got it all tied up now for the Nets.
Your heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And a wide open look for Halliburton. They get it back. Can't hit that one. The Nets have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second quarter. Pass to Claxton.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Dinwiddie, left side. Outside, Simmons. Here's Hield. He's got 7. And he lays it straight in. Hield's got 4 points now in the quarter. I've heard it said, Greg, a coach can't give you confidence, but they can take it away. What's the meaning behind that?
Well, players at this level are naturally confident, but when coaches are always critical, it can take you out of your game. Makes you just start to think a little too much on the floor.
And it's Halliburton penetrating from past the arc. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Bridges finds Simmons. The layup missed. Indiana leading by 3. Hield attack, and then Hield with the dunk.
Because you have to respect that outside shot. The drive is often there for Hield.
Here's Bridges, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And the Pacers finished 25 and 57 last season, their worst record since the mid-'80s. Indiana deciding to go young, and with that comes growing pain.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
And it's Halliburton penetrating. Driving in. Unable to get that one. And Brooklyn will come the other way. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Simmons passes to Dinwiddie. A rebound by Hield. Halliburton against Bridges. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. And so here is Indiana. Here's Hield. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach.
The next 28. Get ready for the Jabberwockies.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. What a game we're seeing from Simmons.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
So for Brooklyn now, Thomas is out there with Curry. Then it's Joe Harris. Then there's Nerlens Noel, and it's Finney-Smith in at the 4 spot. And that one, good.
Good work from Finney-Smith down low, putting his size and reach to good use.
Pass to Mathurin. Into the lane, and he jams it with authority.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Can't be too aggressive when guarding Seth Curry because he's good at attacking, drawing fouls.
That free throw, no good.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe.
And lost his touch right there. Didn't see that coming. Usually, when he's hot, he stays hot.
To the right side. Curry brings the double. Lets it go from deep. He can't get that one. The Nets go the other way with it. Harris finds Thomas. Outside Curry. And the pass to Finney-Smith. It's deflected. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Here's Mathurin. Nemhard. The second effort, the second chance effort, and that's 2 points on the layup. Mathurin's got the lead up to 5 now for the Pacers.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Here's Thomas, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Isaiah Jackson. The Nets shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. And he knocks down the first one.
And for the Nets, it's been a whirlwind last couple years. Assembling a super team, and before you knew it, it fell apart. But this franchise has been back from the ashes before, so don't write off that front office just yet.
McConnell passes to Nemhard. And Thomas over to help. Here's Nora, the rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
This state of Indiana, Clark, they are crazy about the game of basketball, aren't they?
Yeah, hoops is part of the DNA of the Hoosier State. Drawing huge fans for high school games, college games. They love the college hoopsters, and at the pro level, the Pacers and Fever both have loyal and strong followers.
To the inside, and stolen by Noel. Thomas dishes to Noel. Back to Thomas. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Curry passes to Finney-Smith. Count it. Finney-Smith's got his second basket of the game.
A precision passer, Curry, also excellent at seeing his guys when they're open.
Indiana leading. McConnell scanning the floor. Inside. Here's Nora. Goes back up. The rebound by the Nets. And Thomas has it in the corner. Back to Noel. And now we've got the intentional foul. And the Pacers call time here.
Personal foul. Fourth team foul. Timeout charge to the Pacers.
So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. Turner with the steal. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
84%. That's what he was able to convert on a season ago from the line.
Yeah, those were fine numbers he posted at the line. It was hard to find fault with anything he did from the stripe.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. Down low, here's Turner. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Turner with a screen for Hield. Buries it from three-point range. Hield's got 14.
A volume three-point sniper. Hield realizes his role is to help space the floor with his shooting. Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam.
Boy, nice way to punctuate that possession.
Halliburton against Dinwiddie. Hield outside. Six to shoot. Here's Neesmith. And Buddy Hield is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Fourth team foul.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
And back in 2021, Miles Turner put up a crazy stat line. 7 made threes, 13 rebounds, and 3 blocks. Just the 4th time someone has reached those numbers in a game.
They do it, fans. Clap your hands for the Pacers.
Bridges outside. Johnson at the elbow. To the paint. Out that one, the Indiana lead has been cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Claxton.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Neesmith, the pass to Halliburton. They kick out to Hield. That's good. It's Halliburton with the assist. Halliburton's got 6 assists in the game.
And we're seeing what a volume scorer Hield can be on his good nights. It's hard to put a cap on him once he gets rolled. And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one hand.
While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. The guard set will be Halliburton and Duarte. Miles Turner out there with Neesmith, and it's Hield in at the small forward. That's the Pacers' foul. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Dinwiddie against Halliburton. Now here's Hield. D right on him. Halliburton passes to Turner. Puts up a 3. Hits it from 3-point range. Neesmith has got the lead up to 8 now for the Pacers.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Three-pointer, Hield. A rebound by the Nets. Claxton's got 5 rebounds tonight. To the middle. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. It goes on Aaron Neesmith.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner. Secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
And the Pacers call time here. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
During that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear Rick Carlisle's message to his team. His demeanor was not one of a coach whose team was well ahead. He said this is the time to turn up the heat, make one final push, and try to close out strong. See if they were listening, guys.
All right, thank you, David. Over to the left wing. Outside for Halliburton. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Oh, these arms of Turner just go on forever. I mean, which is part of the reason he's able to rack up the block shots that he does.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for the Pacers. A great 4th quarter, just giving up 2 points. That's tipped. Simmons against Halliburton. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Second personal foul. 3rd team foul.
On defense, Indiana. 6-point game. Claxton with the bucket.
Not a ball stopper on the wing. Bridges with the help.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Halliburton kicks to Turner. Back to Halliburton. Clock at 6. From downtown. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Halliburton showing you a lot of confidence in his three-point stroke. That's something he's worked on.
Bridges passes to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Tell you what, if you're pulling for Ben Simmons, it's great whenever he takes over a possession like that. Killer instinct for sure.
Halliburton outside. Feeds it to Turner. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. And that's 10 points for Miles Turner.
Confident in the paint, Turner knows he can cash in from this area.
Here's Bridges. Here's Claxton. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Terrific accuracy on that pass. That's how you lead your teammate.
Halliburton drives in. Makes it off the glass. And the Pacers lead by 7.
Great speed displayed that time by Tyrese Halliburton. Went right to the rack when he saw the gap in the defense.
Bridges passes to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Pass to Neesmith. In the corner, it's Hield. It's deflected. Now, here's Bridges. To the inside. Outside for Simmons. On the wing, Johnson. Back to Simmons. Bridges, no one around him. Good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Dinwiddie passes to Bridges. Right wing. The Nets working the ball around now. It's to Dinwiddie. Here's Claxton. Halliburton with the steal. Dinwiddie with the steal. Can't cash in. And an intentional foul right there.
Miles Turner, first personal foul. Fourth team foul.
For 3, Bridges buries the triple.
And from long range, Bridges getting more and more comfortable taking and making his share of threes.
Time call here. Indiana decides to talk it over. They're behind by 1. 1 second left in the 4th quarter. Guys, what do you think?
And they've got the
How about that?
down it goes at the
thing or two about ball movement, Grant.
Yeah, they really do. I mean, there's a great feel that these teams play with. Two of the smartest teams in the league. They focus on sharing the basketball and keeping everyone involved. This is a matchup for the purists.
Now Washington's starting five. Kristaps Porzingis out there with Daniel Gafford. Then there's Bradley Beal. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. And it's Wright in at the point guard position. Gafford against Turner. Outside heel. Pass to Halliburton. Right side heel. Shot clock at 5. Here's Nesmith. Drills the elbow jumper. Here are the Wizzards now with the ball. Beal outside. On the wing, Kuzma. Count it. Good.
Kuzma with a little bully ball of his own here. Sometimes what a player needs most in order to develop is the chance just to do more. And I think that's been the case with Kuzma getting an opportunity with his second team.
Outside for Halliburton. Fires the 3. Porzingis grabs the board.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Here's Beal. The Pacers pull it in. Kuzma certainly has embraced the chance to play a bigger role, Brent.
Yeah, it's been an interesting situational change for Kyle Kuzma, knowing that he had a lot to prove, getting an opportunity in minutes to be consistent and to try to show people that he's more than just a role player in his first stop.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And the basket by Halliburton.
Running the pick and roll with just tremendous patience and poise. Halliburton reading the defense so well, he exploited that opening.
Here's Beal. Pass to Wright. Out to Beal from outside the arc. The shot comes out, so Indiana will take it the other way. Here's Nesmith. Doesn't go that time. Great D that time from Porzingis. Right, the pass to Porzingis. Rebounded by Hield.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Beal from outside. He's off on that one. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Outside heel. Down low. Here's Turner. Gafford grabs the miss. And early in his career, Porzingis was a shot creator. You think he can get back to that, Grant?
You know, B.A., yeah. In Dallas, his role was more catch and shoot. So it'll be interesting to see in a different system how active a role KP can fill, especially going to work inside.
Porzingis sets a screen. Basket counts. Porzingis has gotten his second bucket of the game.
And good heads up from Bradley Beal, just spots the ready shooter.
Halliburton against Wright. Outside heel. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Pass to Duarte. Here's Nesmith. Just 5 on the clock. Goes back up. And Porzingis with the block.
And shooters must beware. Porzingis is down there lurking.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Indiana again missing.
And it seemed like they lost track of time. The shot clock, in that case, got the better of them.
It's Kuzma with the miss. Indiana trailing here. Pass to Duarte. Lets the three fly. Gafford grabs the miss. For Washington, they've gone 3 of 8 so far. And he's going for the oop here. It's stolen by Hield. Now here's Halliburton. Back to Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
Too easy for Turner. The defense has to put up more of a fight around the rim.
Beal outside. And then Beal with the dunk.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. Halliburton against Wright. Pass to Neesmith. Halliburton outside. 5 to shoot. Over to the wing. 3-pointer. And Neesmith gets it to go. Neesmith's got 5 points.
Well, that's good teammate stuff right there. Looking for your guys. Buddy Hield has a strong feel for when to give it up.
1 quarter in the books. And it's been a close one. It's the Pacers.
Please give a big round of applause for your Pacers Youth team.
And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, guys, let me get your thoughts on the Pacers and how they're playing so far.
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
They just couldn't seem to know what it was that they needed to do and how to stick them from outside. The defense pretty lost.
On the court for Washington, Bradley Beal's out there with DeLon Wright. Then it's Daniel Gafford. Then it's Kristaps Porzingis. And it's Kuzma in at the 3.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Indiana on D. Pass to Gafford. Now here's Beal. Tight defense on him.
And look at this. This summer, a 5-year extension for Bradley Beal. One of the richest contracts in NBA history. Over $240 million.
And he's certainly elite. But does it surprise you that Bradley Beal has one of the biggest contracts in the NBA, Grant?
And that's just how it works. I mean, give it a few years and all the stars will be paid the same. That said, it must be nice. Those are some big checks.
Hield on the wing. Back to Halliburton. Pass to Turner. 5 on the clock. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Now a timeout called by Indiana. Well, teams are always hunting mismatches. Grant, I'll put it to you here. You prefer a speed advantage or a size advantage over your defender?
Well, B.A., it's all about the mismatches. And going back to when I was young and actually had some speed, it was great to be able to have both, depending upon who you went against. If a smaller player guarded you, use your size to shoot right over them. And if a bigger defender was on you, then yes, use your speed to turn the corner and get to the rim. So it depended upon who was guarding you.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Hield on the wing. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. And then Turner with the dunk.
With good range of motion, Turner flashes the ability to be an effective alley-oop option.
Right outside. Beal outside. It falls. He's now 2 of 5 from the field.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Indiana calls timeout.
Yeah, and for the Pacers, things had gotten stale. So they bring in a new coach in Rick Carlisle, a new potential star in Tyrese Halliburton, a fresh start for this franchise.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. You can't give up looks like that all game long.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Porzingis. And there are the Wizards with another bucket. Indiana switching things up recently, going forward in a new direction.
You know, BA, change can be a good thing. Sometimes organizations can get comfortable winning 42, 44 games, losing in the first round. But the Pacers clearly want more. And you know what? I respect that.
Now a timeout called by Washington.
The Pacers breakthrough dance crew coming out on the court. Let's turn it up. They work hard every day.
Wright finds Porzingis. Gafford with the ball. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Just a much smaller defender on him. He does the exact thing at the right moment, goes straight to the rim.
Outside Hield. Fires for 3. Buries it from 3. Hield's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
Wow, Hield has a beautiful release on his shot right there. Just barely off of his fingertips and buttery soft.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Gafford up top. They kick it out to Porzingis. And he drives in.
And the shooter had to have Turner's block numbers in his head. Miles is a rejection machine.
A minute 53 left in the second quarter. Halliburton left side. 6 on the shot clock. And again, it's Indiana with a 3.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Right outside. Pass to Porzingis. And here's Gafford. And the layup is good off the glass. Gafford's got 6 here in the quarter.
Well, recognizing the size mismatch and then turns it into an easy basket there. They've got to do a better job with defensive help.
Outside for Halliburton. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
The ideal guard in today's NBA. Tyrese Halliburton has length at 6'5". Now, he can run the offense, plus Tyrese is an excellent three-point shooter.
And both free throws good for Halliburton. And with Halliburton, the stats show a complete guard, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, think about this. 40% from deep. Halliburton's been top 10 in the league in assists. Defensively, just racking up steals. Tyrese can play the 1 through 3. He does just about everything.
Good passing in the paint may be even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
Halliburton, the pass to Turner. Nice D from Gafford. Let's see if they want to go 2 for 1 here, Graham.
Hey, looking at the clock, I'd say yes.
And so they foul intentionally.
Team foul.
There's 38 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. And Turner with the block.
An impressive shot blocker. Turner's combination of size and timing on defense is so valuable.
That one's good for 2. Neesmith's got 7.
You just can't give up looks that close to the rim.
Right against Halliburton. Right outside. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Porzingis misses. And here's Hield. And that misses. That would have put him up. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close.
No Pacers. 22. The Wizards. 23.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. You look at Kristaps Porzingis. What a contribution.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
They've got T.J. McConnell, and it's Nwora in at the 4. That's the group for Rick Carlisle, getting going here in the second half. The Wizards with a lead. For the Wizards, trading Russell Westbrook to the Lakers was a great move, Brent.
Well, it's an idea about trying to go a different direction and cleared a ton of cap space. They got a lot of depth They got first-round picks out of that. So the best part of the deal really might be Kyle Kuzma and what's developing here with him and his game. I saw him find his form, and he looks like a keeper.
McConnell passes to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson. 6 lead changes in a game that has a lot of character.
Yeah, both sides stepping up and making big plays.
McConnell against Morris. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. Gibson. That one is off. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson.
First personal foul.
After making the playoffs 5 years straight, the Pacers have struggled to get back to the postseason.
Yeah, you know, BA, they're trying to go through a rebuild right now, and that's going to take some time. But the front office and coaching staff appear comfortable with this direction, knowing it might be a while before they make the playoffs again.
Washington trailing. They swipe it. Jackson outside. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Here's Matherin. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change.
And clearly, he needs no time to warm up.
Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Here's Kispert. Morris on the wing, and stolen by McConnell. Here's Nora. McConnell outside. Out left to the wing. Pass to Jackson. The rebound by the Wizards. Here's Kispert. Sinks it. What range from downtown. Kispert's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Jackson the screen. McConnell from outside. Out of bounds. It'll be Washington's ball. So Washington ends up going with a new group. Now a timeout called by Indiana. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
A new lineup here for Indiana. Inside. Nice move. Duarte's shot is good. Duarte's got his first bucket of the night.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Right outside. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. It's stolen by Heald. The three is up. Washington with a rebound. Gafford's got 4 rebounds now. Beal outside. Drives to the hoop. And then Beal with the dunk.
Driving inside Beal is a real problem for the defense. Very few players have the firepower that Bradley Beal does as a combo guard. He's been in the league since 2013. Defenses still haven't figured this guy out.
Halliburton against Wright. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the basket by Halliburton. Halliburton's got 10 points in the game.
Standing 6'5", Halliburton, one of those longer, lanky guards that can get out there and use his size to disrupt.
And as for Beal's offense, Brent, it's all that much more impressive given what kind of load he's had to carry.
Well, BA, it's not just the load he carries, it's that he really hasn't had that complimentary guy next to him the past few seasons. It's been developmental guys, younger players with potential. So defense is focusing on Bradley Beal, all their attention to him, and yet he still produces.
And the the basket by Heel.
Buddy does such a great job of preparing his shot even before he gets to the ball.
Now a timeout called by Washington. Hey, every team wants a guy who can block shots, and they certainly want a guy who can hit threes. Miles Turner does both, Grant.
Yes, he does, B.A. Miles has led the league in blocks multiple times. He also shot it well from the three-point range. He's just a unique skill set. It's really hard to find guys like Turner. Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Gotta feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
For Washington, they've gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Pass to Beal. Porzingis sets a screen. And he's going for the lob. Oh, what a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. To the wing, right side. Back to Duarte. Here's Halliburton. Now Hield. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Halliburton's got his third assist of the night. That'll count. And so it's the Indiana Pacers up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Fourth quarter on the court for the Wizards. We've got Kristaps Porzingis. DeLon Wright is out there with Bradley Beal. Then it's Daniel Gafford. And it's Kuzma in at the 3 spot.
Everyone knows that Bradley Beal is going to produce, but he plays with such great effort at both ends. He doesn't just kick his feet up when he's on D.
Turner, a screen on Kuzma. Hield from outside. Gafford grabs the miss. Gafford's got 5 rebounds tonight. Turner finds Hield. Back to Turner. Outside for Halliburton. From deep. An absolute bomb from 3-point range. And the Pacers lead by 9. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Indiana.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
And all game long, they've been finding blocks. Their focus on strong rim protection has helped stifle the opposing team's offense.
Hield, a screen on right. Outside Hield. Turner inside, working on Porzingis. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. And now an 11-point Pacer lead. Right on the right side. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
You have to limit mistakes. They're so tough to overcome.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Tyrese Halliburton.
And I just love to see a player who plays with an aggressive mindset. I mean, he had the energy and the intensity all game. He didn't waste any time when he had his chances out there by attacking the rim.
Hey, these fans love him so much, and when he gets it going, they respond. The crowd's energy fueled his performance. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hi, guys. I had a chance to find out what Wes Unseld Jr. was discussing with his players. He was trying to ignite some fire, saying, "Where's the fight, you guys? You know we can compete with this team, but we're letting them run all over us. We've got to level up the aggressiveness." Back to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Right against Halliburton. Outside Hield. Here's the 3. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Halliburton's got 4 assists now tonight. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Here's Wright. Oh, and Turner with a block. And it's out of bounds to the Wizards as Washington retains possession. On defense, the Pacers. 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Wright. The shot that time not on target. And Indiana will go the other way with it. Pass to Neesmith. 4-3. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line. He's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. It's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
Halliburton outside. And that's a foul called on DeLon Wright. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Hield. Pass to Turner. Jacks up a 3. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got 6 rebounds in the game. Gafford passes to Kuzma. Back to Gafford. Tries yet again. Kuzma finds Wright. 19-footer. And that one good. A minute and a half left in the fourth. They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
Halliburton outside. Misses the 3. The Wizards have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Wright, pass to Gafford. It's stolen by Hield.
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Pacers.
In today's game, you need to shoot it well from 3. That was the difference maker.
Exactly. And the defense didn't rotate out quickly enough to disrupt their shooters.
Gafford with the bucket.
Smart pass from Porzingis, just a better shot available.
For Indiana, they've gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. Halliburton outside. 41 seconds left in the fourth. Shot clock at 6. And Gafford with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Gafford. Three on the clock. Pulls it from the top of the key. And he gets it back. Halliburton outside. Out to Hield. Launches a 3. Gafford grabs the miss.
At this point, it just feels like it's over.
You want to keep expending energy, or do you want to start thinking about the next one?
Kuzma outside. Pass to Wright. Back to Kuzma. And so the Pacers take the win. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be...
it's important to look your best on the road, and that's not lost on the Wizards. Here they are, coming into the arena earlier on. And so off the tip, it's Washington's ball. So a look at the starters for the Wizards. They've got Daniel Gafford. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Porzingis. Then it's DeLon Wright, and it's Beal in at the 2 spot. The wide open look here for Kuzma. Offline with his 3.
Over the last couple of seasons, it feels like the Washington Wizards roster is in constant flux. I mean, from role players to all-stars, guys coming in and out.
Now here's Simmons. Claxton. It's rebounded by Porzingis.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
In the corner, it's Gafford. Outside, Porzingis. Outside for Beal. For 3, it's good from long range. For Washington, how difficult, Greg, is it to win when your roster changes, as you were just talking about? It changes so much from year to year.
It's really tough. I mean, take Spencer Dinwiddie. He signs a big 3-year deal, traded 6 months later. So when things like that happen, it's so difficult to create chemistry.
And so it's Washington with it. After the basket by Brooklyn, and the dunk by Porzingis.
Terrific handle right there by Beal. Comes off the pick with his head up, looking for his teammates.
Here's Dinwiddie. Off target at the rim. For Washington, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Beal, the pass to Gafford. Driving to the basket. And Gafford throws it down.
You can see the level of attention Bradley Beal draws. This guy is so heady, finding the open teammate.
Pass to Dinwiddie. Inside. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Well, Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it.
And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis.
Scoring through contact is something Kristaps Porzingis has got to get used to in the NBA. Teams try to get physical with this guy.
Now here's Simmons. Here's Johnson. And the Nets miss again.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
Here's Beal, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Mikal Bridges picks one up.
I like the mentality by Beal. Takes it inside, mixes it up a little bit. Nice.
The subject of trade rumors year after year, Beal has the skill set every team is looking for.
Well, he's elite at scoring the basketball, and he understands when and how to create for the players around him. There's only a handful of guys in this league who can do what he does with his level of consistency.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack, and where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Porzingis can't hit.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Johnson, the pass to Claxton. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Here's Beal. Oh!
My goodness. How about putting on a show? Bradley Beal, the aerial improvisation.
1:22 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Dinwiddie, and he converts the layup. Dinwiddie's got 6.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
And stolen by Simmons. Claxton the pass to Dinwiddie. Here's Simmons. On the wing, Johnson. Nets passing it around. Back to Dinwiddie. 6 to shoot. Bridges, no one around him. A three-pointer off the mark.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Right, out to the right wing. Kuzma, a good look. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Johnson, that's for 2. Porzingis with the rebound.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
Gafford misses. Here's Claxton. He kicks it to Bridges. Puts one up from 19. Back to Simmons. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Wizards out front, up 5. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Washington.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
We got Ben Simmons, also Johnson out there, and it's Dinwiddie in at the point. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Johnson, a wide open look, off target with his 3. Wizards leading by 5. Here's Beal, and finished off by Beal.
This guy's in attack mode. Bradley Beal taking it strong.
Bridges kicks to Simmons. The pass to Claxton. Back to Simmons. Right against Dinwiddie. And it's right, sending it back. Here's Porzingis, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up. And different games, different official. Something that might be called a foul in one game, Greg, may not be called in the next. As a player, how do you adjust to that?
It's a great question, and that's part of being a veteran. I learned early on, you actually scout officials the same way you scout the players. They have tendencies as well.
Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And Nicholas Claxton gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
15 seconds.
Here's Wright. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Lob pass to Porzingis. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Oh, go get it, big fella. Porzingis with the skyscraper.
Bridges outside. To the paint. Here's Simmons. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. Wizards leading by 12. Kuzma, right side. Rebounded by the Nets.
Well, you think about a team that was as heavily laden with talent as the Brooklyn Nets were when they had Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, and James Harden. But obviously injuries played a part. The trade, the big trade happens. A lot of bumps in the road for a roster that looked built to contend.
Here's Wright following the bucket by the Nets. It's sent back down by Simmons.
Well, this is the kind of defense we are accustomed to seeing from Ben Simmons. Just so good at sending it back.
In the corner, it's Bridges. And that's a foul called on Bradley Beal. That is his first foul of the game.
15.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Johnson from outside. Kuzma pulls it in. Despite the Nets' shifting lineup scores, they're still fairly dominant.
Well, that's a credit to their organization. You have to be able to push aside the drama, shut out the noise, and when the ball is tipped, just focus on the game right in front of you.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, our man is going for the jugular.
Now, here's Bridges. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Simmons finds Dinwiddie. Washington with the rebound. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Outside, Porzingis. Over Simmons. Here's Gafford. And the layup's good off the glass. Gafford's got the lead up to 12 now for the Wizzards.
The more Porzingis proves himself a threat as a passer, the more dangerous he can become as a scorer.
Outside, Simmons. Passes to Claxton. Kicks it out to Johnson. The shot comes out. Now the Wizards take it the other way. Here's Beal with the drive.
Great play off the bounce by Bradley Beal. He has added this methodically over the course of time. Go ahead, Bradley. Drive it, baby.
Now, here's Bridges. Back to Simmons. Over Porzingis. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson.
That's miscommunication, and we rarely see that happen.
.36 seconds left in the second quarter. Wright against Dinwiddie. Wright dishes to Beal. Shoots over Bridges. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. Mikal Bridges picks one up.
Just the threat of that shot, enough to get him airborne. Nice fake by Beal.
And both free throws good for Beal.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Here's Johnson, and it's Johnson with the jam.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
Here's Wright, and Wright throws it down.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after
14. The Wizards. 30.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Bradley Beal having a dominant impact in this game.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Checking out now the group for Wes Unseld Jr. to start the second half. We've got DeLon Wright. Porzingis is out there with Daniel Gafford. Then there's Bradley Beal. And it's Kuzma in at the 3 spot.
Well, the Washington Wizards trying to get their organization on track. I think bringing in Wes Unseld to lead that coaching staff is critical. Maintaining your tie to Bradley Beal is equally important. But boy, guys, it has been a while since they've had real success. Their last finals trip, 1979.
And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now. And Doris, what do you think the Wizards need to make a deeper run at the playoffs?
Well, ambition is certainly a good place to start, but you have got to understand this is a process. And I think the change in management, the change in head coaching position, and the acquisition of someone like Kyle Kuzma, who's a multi-position.
Terrific play call to give him.
There's nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Dinwiddie against Morris. And it's good, 2 points. Morris has got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, so great when your offense produces a shot that close to the rim. The rest of the work becomes easier.
Dinwiddie passes to Claxton.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Morris looking over the floor. Got a piece of it. Simmons against Gibson. The drive by Simmons.
Wow, how about that drive? That was no mercy on his way to the cup, Ben Simmons.
Morris outside. And that one, good. Morris has got 6 points. And so it's Dinwiddie with it. He'll bring it up for the Nets. Trailing by 13. Simmons dishes to Dinwiddie. Back to Simmons. Just 5 on the clock. The pass to Claxton. And that one drops. He's got 12.
Never expect Ben Simmons to miss a wide-open teammate. What a pass right there.
Greg, Ben Simmons, one of 4 players in the entire history of the NBA to average at least 7 rebounds and 7 assists per game through his first 4 seasons.
Think about it, joining Magic Johnson, Oscar Robinson, and Luka Doncic. That is some pretty elite-level company.
And here is Bridges. Following the three-pointer by Corey Kispert. Dinwiddie finds Bridges. Back to Dinwiddie. Here's Claxton, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Well, he is so efficient, so productive. But for them to have real success, he needs help.
Morris inside. Dinwiddie covering. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play. And a whole new lineup here for Brooklyn. And a new group getting ready for the Wizzards. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Gibson. Porzingis is coming in for Avdia. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Kispert. And Beal subbed in for Kendrick Nunn. And Finney Smith gets it to go.
We so often identify Joe Harris as strictly a shooter, but this guy, he is a tremendous passer as well.
Outside, Porzingis shoots over Curry, and Porzingis gets it to go on the assist by Morris. And that's 11 points for Porzingis.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Gafford lays it up off the glass. Gafford's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And the rejection by Gafford. We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the 3rd. And it's Noel with the rebound. Nets trail by 16. Passes it to Thomas. Here's Finney Smith, guarded by Porzingis, and plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up.
Guys, I think what you have to love about Dorian Finney-Smith is his versatility. Skill set-wise, you can play him at either forward position, and in either spot, he's going to give you tremendous defensive effort.
Stolen away. Out to Harris. And as we end the 3rd quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball and how about the perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. They've got Thomas, also Seth Curry out there. Harris is out there with Noel. And it's Finney Smith in a power forward. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Curry passes to Finney Smith. Outside for Curry. Thomas against Beal. And the rejection by Gafford. It's Beal on the wing. Thomas covering. Here's Kuzma. It's hauled in by Harris. Nets trail by 17. Pass to Finney Smith. Down low, Thomas. Porzingis with the block.
7'6" wingspan, sending it back. Kristaps Porzingis with the rejection.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Beal with a screen on Curry. Oh, Beal in position. And finished off by Beal.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. Harris outside. And there's the drive. And the rejection by Gafford. And Beal gets to right. The wide open look here for Porzingis. And again, Washington with the triple. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Washington.
Great job by this team closing out, blocking a bunch of shots, and just a tremendous effort defensively.
The other thing that jumps out about their performance tonight, the amount of steals really pressuring those ball handlers.
Right outside. Outside, Beal. High post try. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Beal's got 4 points in the quarter.
One of the most consistent scorers in the NBA right now, Bradley Beal doing work.
Thomas passes to Finney-Smith. That shot is off. Nice D from Porzingis. Kuzma outside. Wright with it. Curry meets him. And Wright throws it down.
Okay, DeLon Wright dancing with the basketball, getting that defender to hesitate just a moment, and boom, he's gone.
Here's Curry. Here's Noel. And slam dunk by Noel.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
No reason to do so there. He was going to leave, no doubt.
Outside for Beal. Second shot opportunity. 6 on the shot clock. Washington needs to get a shot off here. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Outside Thomas. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Thomas got his first basket of the night. Wizards leading by 17. Beal with the screen for Wright. Outside Beal. Gafford inside. Out to Kuzma. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Washington.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Porzingis.
And the way he rebounded, he surely was a spark for the team as he was securing everything that came off the iron.
The shake. And Thomas with the stuff.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
2 points. That one goes.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
And it's Wright with the ball for the Washington Wizards. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Here's Gafford. Washington gets it back and a new 14. Diversified scoring in this one for them.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
And this is what we call a sniper from the outside. Joe Harris, a knockdown shooter.
Outside, Porzingis. It's Beal on the wing. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Dort.
both of these teams, Richard. Both great passing squads. Two of the better assist teams in the NBA.
This is how basketball was intended to be played. A team offense, making the extra pass, moving the ball. This is the type of basketball that basketball people love to watch.
Yeah, it's a beautiful brand of ball, for sure. Just a joy to watch. And now the Indiana Pacers starters. Halliburton at point next to Duarte. They're the backcourt. Then it's Buddy Hield. Then there's Miles Turner. And it's Nwora in at the four-man position. Now here's Hield. From the high post, they grab their own miss. Stolen by Dinwiddie. Fast break, Brooklyn. Bridges outside. Here's Claxton, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And that gets us rolling. Whew. What a tremendous atmosphere in here tonight.
And sometimes getting that first bucket puts momentum in your corner, but we'll just have to see.
Now here's Halliburton. Over Dinwiddie. And no good, trying to use the glass. To the middle. Here's Bridges. And he converts the layup.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Here's Halliburton. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
The people upstairs in Brooklyn have been making some very interesting moves trying to put together a championship caliber team.
Now here's Simmons. Pass to Claxton. Dinwiddie outside. Here's Simmons. Out to Bridges. From deep. Shot clock at 3. From deep, Johnson. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Are those big decisions by the Nets front office difficult to deal with as players?
You know, some guys can ignore the politics, but I'm sure others do have questions at the end of the day, though. These guys just want a ball. And ultimately, I think they just roll with the punches. And he just punches home the one-hand finish.
Hey, 2 points the easy way. Dinwiddie passes to Bridges. Rebounded by Halliburton.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
The Pacers have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Johnson against Halliburton. Now here's Hield, guarded closely. Halliburton, the pass to Hield. Here's Duarte. Back to Hield. The 3 is up. Can't hit it. He's 0 for 2 now. Brooklyn trailing. Claxton down low. And the shot goes down.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
We've got 1:55 left in the first quarter of the game. Outside Hield. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist.
Scoring close in. Hield is more than just a three-point gunner.
Dinwiddie outside. Outside Johnson. Dinwiddie against Halliburton. Dinwiddie passes to Johnson. And here's Simmons. Back to Bridges. Claxton down low. He's against Turner. Johnson finds Bridges. Second shot opportunity with the clock winding down. No good there. So Indiana will take it the other way. Outside Hield. To the inside. Nwora. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Did you see that, B.A.? Just an emphatic tomahawk slam.
Wow, just pure power right there. Now here's Dinwiddie. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And the basket by Bridges.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
A chance to go 2 for 1.
And you really must play this just right.
Pass to Nora. Turner with it. And then Turner with the dunk.
Okay, Miles. Getting aggressive and jamming it in.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Johnson against Hield. From deep, here's Simmons. Here's Claxton. Bridges with it. Let's go with a 3. Doesn't go for him. Halliburton with the ball. Down low. Off target at the rim. And at the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Pacers. We've got Mikal Bridges, Cameron Johnson out there with Ben Simmons. Then it's Nicholas Claxton, and it's Dinwiddie in at the 1. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Claxton with a rebound. Dinwiddie against Halliburton. Johnson passes to Bridges. Driving inside. And Turner with the block.
A ferocious shot blocker, Turner provides a sense of security to the rest of his teammates. With the defense trying to protect the interior, he pulls at the arc and drains it.
Now here's Bridges. He's got 7. Out to the right wing. Johnson a screen on Halliburton. Here's Bridges, and it's Bridges with the jam.
He sees the taller defender, and he just gets more aggressive.
Indiana leading. When you look at Mikal Bridges, he's the quintessential 3-and-D wing, Richard.
With his quick feet and 7'1" wingspan, he can guard 1 through 4. And they call him the Warden for a reason. When he locks people up, he puts them in Mikal jail.
And that'll be Indiana's ball as it goes out of bounds. The Pacers able to keep the possession. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. Hield drives in. And then Turner with the dunk.
And that bump not throwing Turner off. Great concentration by the big man.
Dinwiddie outside. Pass to Johnson. It's Bridges on the wing. The kick out to Johnson. Shot clock at 5. Back to Dinwiddie. Simmons has the open look. Off the left rim and out.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
Halliburton against Bridges. Halliburton misses. For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. It's Bridges on the wing. Now here's Johnson. Defense right on him. Here's Simmons. Oh, and Turner with a block. Halliburton on the attack. Pass to Turner. Here's Nora. And it's off from 3-point range. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Ooh, excellent D there from Turner. Indiana's gone 1 of 4 from 3-point land here in the second. Out to Hield. Here's Nora. Simmons defending. Halliburton outside. Stolen by Bridges. And now the Nets on the break. Good. That's his 5th bucket in 9 attempts.
Ooh, an aggressive move. Takes it strong, and there's no help defensively.
Halliburton outside. Out to Hield. From deep 3-point range. The rebound by the Nets. Simmons up top. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. And Claxton gets the bucket.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Bridges against Halliburton. Pass to Nora. Now Heald. There's 57 seconds left in the first half. That's his 5th miss. Only made 2 shots in this one so far. Here's Simmons. And it's Simmons with the jam.
Big man rolling through. Give Simmons a lane to the rim, and he'll make you pay.
Halliburton against Bridges. Back to Halliburton. For 3. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Johnson passes to Simmons. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
This is where Simmons is most comfortable shooting from. Once he's this deep, feed him.
And the Pacers call time here. There's 21 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Bridges against Halliburton. To the paint. Ooh, it's stolen away. Fast break, Brooklyn. Jumps up. And it's Bridges with the jam.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And so we wrap up the first half. Nets out in front. They're up 7. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Boy, you look at Mikal Bridges. What a contribution.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
On the floor for Indiana. Jackson out there with Neesmith. Then there's TJ McConnell. And it's Nembhard in at the shooting guard. Jackson. McConnell outside. Throws it up high. Neesmith's shot is off.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
Outside Finney-Smith. Pass to Thomas from 15 feet away. Oh, got a piece of it. Now here's Curry. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Harris outside. It's hauled in by McConnell. Indiana trailing here. Here's Matherin. It's good. Well, there's so much worldwide talent in basketball right now. Teams have scouts in every corner of the globe, RJ.
Yeah, you have so much talent around this league, and you only have to go back a few years when you had every single postseason award was won by an international player. You had Pascal Siakam, Rudy Gobert, Giannis, and Luka Doncic when you talk about Rookie of the Year. So it was so much talent overseas, and it's all starting to come to the best league in the world.
Curry against McConnell. Harris outside. Here's Finney-Smith. And again, it's the Nets missing. In addition to affecting the game at both ends, Matherin has already proven to be a tremendous leader.
Oh, yes, he has, B.A. He's a high intangibles guy, a hard worker, really leads by example, and he's clutch. He elevates his play in big-time situations.
Now here's McConnell. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. This for the tie! Shot's good by Matherin. It's all knotted up.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Curry against McConnell. Harris down low. The 3 from Curry. That shot is off. So Indiana will take it the other way. To the inside. Neesmith. And he dunks it down.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Back to Curry. Shot to stop the run. They get it again. Noel. And Noel hammers it down.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Here's Matherin. The Nets making their last shot. Jackson with a screen on Curry. Just 5 on the clock. McConnell passes to Jackson.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And that one falls for Jackson. So he makes 1 of 2, and the second one misses. Brooklyn has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Cuts off the pass. Oh, and a fast break for the Pacers. Here's Nesmith. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Nesmith's got 5 points now in the quarter. Curry against McConnell. Here's Finney-Smith. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. The 3 from Curry. Clock at 6. A shot from the high post. Finney-Smith's shot is off.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
Got it in close, and unless it's an open 3, that's the key to efficient offense.
Brooklyn trailing. Now Curry. Harris on the wing. Yes, it's good. 59 seconds left in the third. And here's McConnell. Pass to Matherin. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
He flashes to the rim and is met with no resistance.
The Nets have gotten just 25% of their shots to fall since the half. 2 for 8. Here's Thomas. Tipped away. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Shakes him. And it's finished off by McConnell as he lays it in. McConnell's got his first points of the game. Curry against McConnell. To the middle. In transition, here come the Pacers. And the dunk by Jackson.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
Oh, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
And that's a foul called on T.J. McConnell. That's his first foul of the game.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Three-pointer, Bridges. Oh, he beats the buzzer just in time. Wow. And so it's the Indiana Pacers finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Took them a while to find their rhythm, but they're rolling now and could win this going away. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Johnson is out there with Ben Simmons. Then it's Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point. So that's the Nets 5. And so Turner nails them both.
And the big fella with the skill level, showing a soft touch at the line.
Pass to Simmons. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Releases. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 5 rebounds tonight. Halliburton for 3. Rebounded by the Nets.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he is inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Now here's Halliburton. We've played just over a minute here in the fourth. Bridges against Hield. 5 to shoot. Halliburton, the pass to Turner.
And then Turner with the dunk.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
About a minute and a half into the fourth now. For 3, Bridges. And the foul on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his first foul of the game. Bridges outside. Down low. Here's Claxton.
And the shooter had to have Turner's block numbers in his head. Miles is a rejection machine.
Halliburton for 3. No luck on that one. And Brooklyn going the other way now. Here's Claxton. Dinwiddie left side. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. He's off on the first.
At the line, Spencer Dinwiddie.
And he sinks the second. Here's Halliburton. Pass to Hield. Four on the clock. There's a screen by Turner. Fires from deep. Brooklyn with the board. Claxton's got his 8th rebound here tonight. From deep, Johnson. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time. Simmons has got his 3rd assist of the night. Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Rick Carlisle as he talked with the team, and he implored them to be patient at the offensive end. He wants to use every second of the shot clock. He said, quote, if we take care of the ball and take our time and play D, this game is ours.
Okay, thank you, Allie. For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. And that's an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Bridges outside. Pass to Claxton. Ooh, excellent D there from Turner. Indiana's gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Halliburton, the pass to Turner.
And then Turner with the dunk.
And you really want more of this from Turner. We all know how dangerous he is once he finds his rhythm.
Dinwiddie with it. Turner covering. Here's Claxton. Pacers with a rebound. Turner's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Nora. Simmons defending. Back to Halliburton. And there's the lob. Lays it in off the pretty lob.
I appreciate the effort Turner gives on offense. He doesn't just expect shots to come his way.
Bridges outside. Inside. Three-pointer. Dinwiddie passes to Bridges. 6 to shoot. Screen by Claxton. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
And what a phenomenal replay of that impressive rejection.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
Halliburton against Bridges, outside Hield. The 3, down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton. And now it's a 12-point Pacer lead.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Oh, my. Big Ben showing us how it's done.
Halliburton against Bridges. Outside heel. And it's out of bounds to Indiana. Now off the inbound. And too long on the shot. And this one feels just about over.
Yeah, they'll play it out, but I think it just wasn't meant to be tonight.
Really left him alone that time.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Here's Nora. And so it's Indiana winning this one. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory.